Hello, this is going to be a video not about politics, but to accompany a Craigslist ad to fill a vacancy, which is my vacancy. I'm moving out and I'm going to help them find somebody else to live here by making a little video. There's also another room that I'm going to show you. No politics here, but you know, if you're interested in my life, you may be interested in this. So let's get me out of the shot and let's take a walk around this apartment. As you can see, there's a fine wall of exposed brick. We've got another wall with this beautiful Van Gogh closet on it. We've got another wall that is entirely window looking out on this awesome, awesome neighborhood that I will sorely miss, with a park across the street, and off to the left you see a soccer field. And here we have the final wall, which appears to be very boring and blank, but in fact, that's a movie projector, and I strongly recommend, if you enjoy the entertainments, that you get one of yourself and fill this wall with video. The closet is of clearly ample size for just about anybody, and I sort of walked this space a little bit ago, and I think it's about 180 square feet. I'm not bringing the curtains with me, so you can have them if you want them. Let's go out into the living space. This is a third floor walk-up with a very secure door, and this is where we generally sort of congregate and eat dinner, usually at this table or at the bar, which looks into the kitchen. It's a fun, comfy space to hang out. Here's the kitchen and bathroom. Now, you know this is a 4-bedroom place, so having a single kitchen and a single bathroom, there's nothing terribly remarkable about this space, but I guess you know already, if you're cut out to live in a 4-bedroom with those individual facilities. But we have double facilities on drum studios. Yes, this place was built for percussion, and this drum studio has 2 sets in it, one of which I've been allowed to use. I believe tenants are allowed to play on as a general rule, and it is completely soundproof, and I mean it. It is raised off the floor, it is lower than the ceiling, and there are 2 very powerful doors keeping that sound inside. That's studio 1, that's the bigger studio. Let's walk back. Let me just give you a little swing around this large common space. And sometimes we take my movie projector out and we put it on this wall and we have friends over, and it's very congenial and fun. Okay, let's take a walk back through this lovely hallway. We'll give you a peek at the other drum studio here. It's smaller. There it is. This one, when somebody's playing in here, you can kind of hear it. The sound does get out a little bit, but it's definitely softer than it would be if if you were playing music. It's definitely softer than a music level of even a crotchety person. So as you can see, this hallway is arted. It has art upon it of this colorful mural leading back into this other sort of living room area. It's got a nice futon and some other fine stuff. I don't know what of this will stay and go. As you can see, there's an art studio here. I don't know if this is going to be here next year. And if it is, it's not actually for communal use. But this may quite change. So just look at this as a more ample space to sort of hang out in. And let's take a look back at the other bedroom that is available as we step in here. I said the last one was about 180 square feet. This one, I gave it a little walk, and I think it's more like 140. Now you see the size of that closet? That closet is a monster. You could fit a camel. Not quite, but it's very big. It's way bigger than mine. It's hard to imagine somebody needing more. It's obviously a little bit longer than it is wide, but there's plenty of space to get around. And in the back, we have this beautiful fire escape. You can't actually go out because the bars on the window will prevent you. If there was a fire, you'd go into the other room. But you do have a fairly decent view out on a classic sort of New York alley with all of its rustic peeling paint and whatnot. I've been here for 10 months, and this has been the coolest place I've lived. This neighborhood is awesome. I've lived on Union Square. I've lived on Bedford Avenue. I have never had a more fun neighborhood to live in than right here on the Lower East Side. Services are everywhere, and it's a great time. So I hope we find some good people for these 2 spaces. Thanks.